Assalamu alaikum, dear students. It's me, Muhammad Zubair Khan, and we are here in the fifth week of Mathematics 2 for BCS students. And the topic that we have studied in the previous class, in the previous week, that was the factorization method of the quadratic equation. And the factorization method, that the questions we have solved related to the two terms equations. Today we will discuss the three terms equation as well as the two terms equation, and in both the lectures I will try to solve few questions related to these two types of equations, the equations in which we have three terms or the equations in which we have two terms. So I will try to solve the questions. You have to follow the method, and then I will give you few examples or few questions as assignments at the end of the week, so you will try on that particular assignment also. But first you need to understand how to find out the solution set of the quadratic equation by using only factorization method. As we mentioned in the beginning when we were discussing the quadratic equation, that there are many methods that we are using for the solution set of the quadratic equation, but three major methods, that was factorization, completing square, and quadratic formula. So the first method, that was factorization, and we have solved the questions related to factorization when the terms having two terms. But today we will discuss the three terms equation. Now if you see, here we have an equation like x square minus 6x plus 8 equal to 0. So first of all we have to compare the equation with this form, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is the standard form of the quadratic equation. Before to make the factors, you have to convert all the elements, all the terms on one side of the equation, and the other side should be equal to 0. If you are not making it equal to 0, it means your factorization is wrong. Remember this point, this is very much important. First you have to shift all the terms to another side, and the right hand side, this is the right hand side, the right hand side should be equal to 0. Now after that, the point is that you will multiply the square term with the constant term. So when you multiply square term with the constant term, like here we have x square and here we have 8. So if you multiply them, so you will get 8x square. From the multiplication of the square term, means the first term, and the constant term, so you will get 8x square. Then make two parts of the midterm. From the addition of those parts or from the subtraction of those parts, you should get again that midterm. And from the multiplication of those parts, you should get the product of first and last one, that is 8x square. Now if you see, only here we will do replacement. The first term will remain unchanged, x square, and minus 6x will be converted into two terms, minus 4x minus 2x, and plus 8 will remain unchanged. Now if you see, we we will nothing to do with the first term and the last term, but we have to make some changes in the midterm. Means we will convert a single term into double term, and we will convert the whole three terms equation into four terms equation. Now we have four terms, 1 2 3 4. Now make the pairs. If you see, minus 6x will be converted into minus 4 and minus 2. Minus 4, minus 2, minus 6. And minus 4 multiplied by minus 2, like this. Minus 4x minus 2x equal to minus 6x, which we need. And minus 4x multiplied by 2x minus 2x. So minus multiplied by minus plus, and 4 2s are 8, x multiplied by x, so it will become x square. So 8x square it's giving us. Now if it's satisfying these two conditions, then we can put, otherwise we cannot put in any value. After that, you will make the pairs. What is common in these two? X. So take x common. What will remain? X minus 4. And from these two, what is common? Take minus 2 common. So minus will become plus and plus will become minus when you take minus common. If we take minus 2 common, so here we will have only x. And this plus will become minus, and 4 2s are 8. So it will become 4 equal to 0. These two factors should be same. If they are not same, it means your factorization is wrong. So this point is very much important. Whenever you are converting the four terms expressions into factorized form, so when you are making the factors by taking something common, so the two factors should be same. If the two factors are not same, it means your factorization is wrong. Now if the two factors are same, so take one of them as a common element. X minus 4 इंजा मस्त, x minus 4 इंजा मस्त. अगर मुश्तरक बिगिरी न x منفی 4 چی میشه؟ مشترک میشه. باقی چی مانده؟ x و منفی 2 برابر چی است؟ صفر است. So x منفی 2 ضرب x منفی 4. If the product of these two is equal to 0, so take them separately equal to 0. X minus 4 equal to 0 or x minus 2 equal to 0. So x equal to 4 and here x equal to 2. Now the solution set will become 4 and 2 because these are the values which are satisfying the given equation. So by this way you can find out the solution set of the quadratic equation if we have three terms. Let me solve another example. For example, if we have suppose we have x square minus 7x and minus 18 equal to 0. Equal to 0. So in this case, what we have to do, we need to multiply first and last term. So it will become minus 18. Make two parts of this one. From the addition of those parts, we should get minus 7x. From the multiplication of those parts, we should get minus 18x squared. So first term will remain unchanged. And here we have minus 9x plus 2x. Minus 9x plus 2x minus 7x. And minus 18 equal to 0. The last one will remain unchanged. Now what is common in these two? X. So x minus 9. And from these two, what is common? 2. So x minus 2 9s are 18 equal to 0. From these two, x minus 9 common. What will remain? X minus 2. X plus 2 equal to 0. Now x minus 9 equal to 0 or x minus 2, x plus 2 equal to 0. So shift 9 to another side, it will become plus 9. And shift plus 2 to another side, so x equal to minus 2. So the solution set will become 9 and 2. So by this way you can find out the solution set of the quadratic equation if we have three terms. So by this way you can solve. And the method is very much easy, no need to confuse. Just try to concentrate, watch the video again and again and try to follow the steps. And do you should try to do some practice on the given assignment. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.